You're not stuck with what you got. We are not our circumstances and experiences and built up whatevers. We are what we choose to become. So you are given some sort of circumstance or situation. You choose what to make out of it. It's completely up to you. When we came back from the war, we had some steam to let off, and we decided to go out to one of the lakes back home and do some really fun stuff, getting pulled behind, a boat on an inner tube and flung off of this thing like a slingshot. There was no holding on. People on the shore said I looked like a folding chair, just over and over and over again, the body bending in ways that it should not. And I ended up face down in the water, and that was it. No heart rate, no breathing. Thankfully, I hadn't drowned. Just everything in that moment, once I hit the water, it was like cement just turned off. So I was dead for a little over 3 minutes. All I remember is the water and then blackness. I actually woke up in the ambulance in a horse collar. You can imagine, the age of 19 years old, I have all the power in the world. And here's a whole different experience. You're 19, you can't feel anything. There's this big horse collar around your neck. And then after you tune in to the guy going, "Can you feel that?" You're like, holy crap, where are my legs? Why can't I feel my feet? Where are my arms? Nothing's moving. When I swallow, there's this weird feeling like my Adam's apple won't go all the way down. Like, it was immediate terror set in, kind of like in the combat situations. So you can imagine for 3 days, there was a lot of this self-loathing and woe is me, to the point where I didn't want to live anymore, man. That was it. I was done. 19 years old. Are you kidding me? Like, this is my life? My life was over. I was asking friends to kill me. That's how bad it was. And somewhere in the middle of the doctor's management of my life, like, you're just stuck with this. I remembered what they had taught us, which is you're never alone. You're never forgotten. Never give up. Always try to escape. Always try to evade. Don't give up. Don't give up. We're coming for you. You're not forgotten. Something told me to just say hell no. And that's exactly what I did when the doctors running through all the things that they wanted to do. And it was just this emphatic hell no. The moment I said no, I got this feeling that went down the sides of my shoulders, inside of what's called your brachial plexus here. It's this big complex of nerves. And that was like jolt. You can imagine, just jolted my eyes open. Like, what the hell was that? Yeah, that was my universal sign. Like, okay, hold on a minute. You're not stuck with this. There's something you can do.
Don't be afraid. After the darkness is light. So don't you be afraid. When it comes the long night.
I had spinal cord injuries that I work with, cancer patients, MS. All of it is based on never giving up. Of course, I can't promise you what's going to happen. I can't promise you what's going to happen, but I can promise you I'm going to be right there by your side the entirety of the time that you decide to fight. I'm going to fight with you. So that's something that I really ingrain into our warriors is you're not stuck with what you got. We are not our circumstances and experiences and built up whatevers. We are what we choose to become. So you are given some sort of circumstance or situation. You choose what to make out of it. It's completely up to you.